So hello and welcome to another episode of Bloke Gaming. Today is not a new player guide. Today I'm just going to do a little bit of rambling, talk about what's been going on. So it's been a week and a bit since my last Entropia post. I've been on, I've been busy. I'm trying to get my incision plates. So I did sell a couple of incision plates back on Cali, and I'm trying to rebuild a couple. I've got one to level 1. I just need like 35 more Amazon legs to get to my second level 2 one, and then I only need a sinew to get to my level 3, to be honest. So I'm keeping an eye out for the sinews because I can't quite hunt them. I can do the young and the mature Daldosaurs, but I can't do any higher, and it seems that they only drop from the higher ones. So yeah, that's a bit of a disaster. So I've got to wait for those to appear on the auction house, but the moment they do, I will buy one and upgrade it to level 3. But what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to hop to Canberra Outpost. I'm going to get my daily gem quest, because the bloodstone gems are very worth it. So it's just one of the, I think you have to be VIP status to get this. Could be wrong. But one of the things you do want to do is become VIP status as quick as possible with these guys, because that quest is very worth doing. Plus they have a Chimera quest. It's disappeared from here, but they have a Chimera quest, which is, you get armor blueprint for killing Chimera, and you're going to be killing Chimera anyway, I think, if you're coming. Anyway, I'm going to go to ancient Greece. I'm going to drop into Delphi, and I'm going to get some Argos. So the new player series has been a lot of fun to make. The topics have dried up a little bit. There's still a few more that I want to do. And then I do need to do guides on different planets. But honestly, I'm not really an expert at every planet. I mean, even Next Island, there are better players really to explain Next Island. I mean, I've given you guys links to NI Helper. And then really, one of the things that I get asked a lot recently, hang on, just give me a sec, I'm going to turn on, I'm going to pause a second and turn on my Loot Nanny. Okay, so we're off again. For those of you who don't use Loot Nanny, what it is it's kind of like a tracker for how much your damage spend is, and for how much or what loot returns you're getting. So I'm just going to pull it up here and show you. So what you do is in here, you do your, you put in your config, so you choose which weapon you're using. So I'm using a Zora. I'm using it with the Matrix amp and scope, and two enhance damage enhancers. And what it does is it will store the cost, and also will track the incoming loot. Now this is a tiny bit inflated because I did not turn it off when I did some crafting earlier, so it's not 100% accurate, but it does. And I'm just gonna go back and kill a few monsters here. And just there we go. And as you can see, I just took a quest to kill 100 of these, so it's going to take me a bit of time. So yeah, there you go. First kill, and I get a swirly. What did I get in that swirly? Let me just call that up. I got 69 paired shrapnel, some hematite crystals. Yeah, so that was a 70 paired swirl. I'll take that on my first kill of the day. Oh dear. Interesting. So just what you need to start your hunt off. Start with a smile. So anyway, I'm going to kill a few of these. So I do like running this. It does take, a lot of the time you get emotional with loot. You know, sometimes you're, oh, it's really bad, it's really horrific, and sometimes you're like, oh, it's been amazing, and you really don't know unless you're tracking it, honestly, because it's very, very easy to kind of get swept up in the good pulls and the bad pulls. You know, what I'm looking at here is, you know, what do we start at? Just over 100. If I finish this session over 100, I'll be happy. If I finish it under 100, I won't. I mean, if I finish under 100, it'll be fine, but not by too much, hopefully. So we'll just run through. I mean, these guys, they actually do drop bloodstones, which I want, and they also drop. What else do they drop? They drop these things, the hematite, which are quite useful for some of the Haruspex VIP items that you're going to need to craft here. And then the phenacite is used also in the crystal core crafting, so you are going to need a bunch of those as well. So these things drop a few interesting things. They are actually quite hard, these bigger ones. I am using a decent weapon here, so I'm using the Zora. So you can just kill the Cyclops though for this quest, so that's much easier. The Cyclops you can take with like a 20 DPS, even less if you got reasonable armor. And I'm using my Ghost mainly because I don't even want to sweat it. If I was really being confident, I'd wear my Ascension and I'd back up and get extra kills in. But as you can see here, I'm kind of hanging around. I'm going to take some beatings from these things. There'll be times where I'll get 4 or 5 of them on me at the same time, but because of the weapon and the armor I'm using, I can clean through them pretty quick. So what are my plans from here? So I do want to do a what to hunt on Next Island as a low level player. Run around, see what we can kill with the with no armor and with disciple armor, and like a low end. I'll try it with my either my flame chip or my barb, just to show you what's possible. I mean, there are some boars that you can do. You can do Papu. I think you can do some low-level screechers. Obviously, you can do anything in that noob area. But I mean, again, it's really just comes down to what you're trying to do. I mean, so this is where I was going to go with it. So what I was going to talk about today was a lot of people say, okay, now I've got my disciple armor. What do I do next? And obviously Entropia is very much a sandbox game. And it doesn't handhold you. It doesn't tell you what to do next. There are no next quests to go do. What you're trying to do is make your way in the universe, right? Survive, develop, you know, build your footprint. And I get a lot of players that, you know, when I say, well, you know, what goals, what do you want to do? And they say, oh, I want to skill up. It's like, well, okay, you want to skill up, but you know, what do you actually want to skill up, and why are you trying to skill up, and what's, you know, is it so you can use bigger guns to go try hunt bigger monsters? Like, I mean, that was it for me. I just wanted to get a bigger gun so I could come out and have fun killing a few more different mobs, right? Because you can turn you know, you can break even using the barb on low level monsters if you know what to kill and you know where to kill, and you get a decent, you know, amp on it, and you get your efficiency up, and yeah, I mean, and then you can, you know, start building, saving, trading, get yourself an even better gun with a better efficiency setup, and you know, hunt things efficiently. But I just wanted to explore and kill bigger and bigger stuff, right? So if I wanted to do that, I needed to skill up my shooting skills, and I needed to get bigger guns. And so that's always been my goal through this, and also so that I can take a beating if I get a beating. You know, one of the things that I'm also working on is I'm working on a set of Earthshock. So the reason I'm working on Earthshock is because, you know, I'm working on long distance shooting, and if I've got Earthshock and a decent ranged gun, I can, and a good critical setup, what I'm thinking is I can kill things before they get to me, right? Which means I don't need to worry too much about the armor taking the hits. But obviously with Earthshock it's limited and it's very expansive, so I don't want to be taking any hits with it. So I need to be careful as to, you know, exactly how often I'm getting hit so it doesn't lose its value. Sorry, my cat's on heat. So, you know, that's kind of one of the things I've been working towards. I've got, and I just like going out and building slowly. As I said, there's quest stacking, quest stacking in here so I can get so I do um, the daily crystal mission, which is killing 100 of these. That gives me bloodstone, which allows me to do the crystalline core challenge. And then I try and find some Listerium ingots whenever I can, so I can do the Elysia challenge. The core gives me, I think it's blueprint comprehension now, which is pretty good. It helps my crafting, and I'm crafting. The other thing I've been doing a lot of is, because I don't want to travel between planets with a lot of stuff, I've actually been doing a lot of crafting of explosive projectiles on a really low level, just the level 1 blueprint. So this has taken me a lot of time to get through. But the cool thing is, a lot of the time when I'm burning through these, I'm actually making PED, because it's such a low level blueprint. And you know, I've got a whole bunch of limited blueprints here, which I can then go ahead and either craft or sell. I don't know, I haven't really researched the market on these yet to see if they're worth anything. I got some welding wire. Where's the welding wire? So I've got, yeah, 20 ped of welding wire, and of course you can sell the explosive projectiles for 103%. So, you know, I've been doing pretty good on just crafting those and slowly burning through. I want to go to Toulon to start doing a bit more there as well. I want to go there, do some beginner videos, talk about what free stuff you can get. Yes, all right. Just come up here. Sorry, my cat is on heat, so I need to just shut her up. So yeah, I want to go to Toulon and show you there, do the crafting mission, the daily crafting mission there. But I also want to burn through some crafting there, because I want to try and get the scopes. I want to try and get the scope blueprints from there. The level 1, 2, 3. I hear they're a rare drop from crafting, so I want to do some crafting over there and see if I can get something like that to drop. So that would be pretty cool to get if I could. I don't know what they drop from. That's something else I need to research. But again, that's the thing. So coming back to what I get asked a lot, it's like, what do I do next? It's like, well, I don't really know. What do you want to do next? And I think one of the key things with this game is finding something that you want to do, finding something that, you know, you need to invest some time and some resources into, that you're not burning too much ped to actually do, so that you lose too much, you lose too much incentive whilst you're doing it. You know, the first thing I did was I came here and I got a set of 3-block incision plates. That was something I really wanted. I thought it would serve me well, and it has. You know, let me just show you if you've not seen these before. So, detach attachments. So these things. So these incision plates, super efficient here. So they give you a block chance by 3 and improve your stab protection, impact protection, and cut protection. So against these types of things, they're pretty good. And against animals, they're pretty good. Against droids and things, I'm actually pretty weak in my current setup, so I don't really fight them very often. But against animals, this is a pretty good setup. So I wanted to build a set of those so that I could improve my ability to stay alive against monsters, and it was fun. You know, I came here, I built them. I probably built them for a little bit less than what they're really worth, which is great. So again, in crafting everything, you might, because when you're crafting, you can buy all the materials, and then the overall price of the item is usually based on the markup of the materials to get there. if during that process you're hunting a bunch of the materials, so at the moment, like I'm hunting the Amazon legs. Now the Amazon legs sell at like 200% or something like that. I can't remember the exact number. And so I went ahead and I'm hunting those legs. So once I get, as long as I don't lose too much ped on the actual hunt itself, by the end of the day, the plates that I gather will be worth, they'll be worth more than I actually put into them from the actual hunting. So that's one of the cool things to do. So it's always good to either hunt things that have markup or hunt things that you actually want to use in crafting that would otherwise cost you markup. So there you go. That's what I've been focused on, and that's what I'm going to be focused on for the next couple of days until I get my 100 Amazon legs. That's what I'm going to be focused on. So yeah, that's about it. I will try and do another video. I want to do another video on guns and exactly how amps work and improve the efficiency of guns. Talk a little bit about Loot 2.0. But today was more of a ramble. Today was more just catching up, letting you know how things are going. And yeah, thanks for listening. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I'm getting really close to 100 subscribers now, which is really, really cool. My little one is looking forward to that 100th subscriber. We're going to do a 100 subscriber dance when we eventually get there. So that's something to look forward to. Maybe not. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye for now.